Okay, Tyler. Well, as Kyle mentioned, Davey O'Brien watch list. I don't know how much attention you pay to those things, but that's another watch list for you.
Yeah. It's a great honor and stuff like that. But I mean, you just gotta go out there and keep playing football. So.
Dan mentioned that you. I guess I didn't know this. You try to tell jokes, but they're not very good.
I don't know about that.
Can you try some out on us?
I don't know any jokes. That'd be funny. So I don't even try to tell jokes. I don't know where he got that from. He's the one that tried to tell jokes. Not funny. Nobody laughs.
Can you give us one of his jokes?
One of his jokes. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but they're just like random. They're not even like jokes, but he'll just say something. I don't know. Just anything. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. And that's typically what we have like in our meeting rooms and stuff. It's kind of funny.
Gotcha.
Tyler, in 5 years, you've had the same position coach, offensive coordinator, and head coach. How key has that been for you to kind of continue your development and kind of understand what's going on?
It's definitely been big for me. Just learning. I felt like, coming in as a freshman, you wanted to play right away, came from high school and all this stuff. You found out you had the red shirt. It's probably the biggest things for me, and I'm glad I did it at the time. I remember I didn't want a red shirt at all. I wanted to go out there and play and stuff like that. But I learned so much over the years, and I've finally gotten to this point where I'm a fifth-year senior. I know everything, so it's kind of like I'm an extra coach. I'm a coach out there on the field. So if something happens that, we didn't cover in practice, it might just be from film work. Hey, Coach, I saw this on film. Let's try this out. And Coach Mullen and Coach Les, they listened to me, so they have a lot of trust in me.
Dan has told us the story about the time your freshman year, he almost just pulled you off the bench and put you in the game. And,
we were playing Houston, and that whole week I was like, I'm not going to play and stuff like this. So, I went over the stuff and looked at the film work, but I really didn't prepare myself to play. And I don't know, it was like the fourth quarter, like 5 minutes left, and Coach Mullen's like, take your stuff off, start warming up, you're going in. I'm like, no, I'm not. But, he didn't pull me in. He didn't put me in, so I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
What does it mean that he has and lets have that level of trust in you? I mean, to you personally, it's obviously something to be proud of, but you don't seem to think much of it.
Definitely. Like I said, it's a big thing, especially when we have our meetings or anything. And, the first thing they ask me, hey, Tyler, what are some of the routes you would like to run, against this team? He'll give me like a list, and every Friday night before a Saturday game, me and Coach Les will go over, and he'll just write down, here are the third down calls. What do you want me to call? What are you comfortable with? So he'll take a highlighter and mark it off, even with first down, second down, stuff like that. So just to know that he trusts me so much that he's calling the play, but I already told him pretty much what to call, and in different situations. So that's a big thing for me.
Now we're talking about Gabe Jackson's game and what he brings to the offensive line.
Oh, Gabe Jackson, he knows everything on the offensive line that everybody needs to do. So, when you got a guy like that, him and Dylan Day, who played some ball for us for a while, they just, they helped me out so much, especially like with different IDs and stuff like that. Sometimes those guys can see things that I can't see, as far as like, all right, this guy's about to blitz, Tyler, you need to make him the ID, or hey, we get back to the huddle, hey Tyler, I think that guy was about to blitz, or change protection, or just watch out for it. So, I saw that, last year. And I'm expecting to see a lot more this year. And I think, when Gabe first got there, he was good, but he was too scared. He was scared. He didn't want to say anything to the upperclassmen quarterbacks and stuff like that. But we're on the same level now, and we're trying to, accomplish the same goal. So he helps me out so much.
You and Bumpus had that section last year. Who's really stepping in to kind of take that role, and who do you feel comfortable with for certain things to break off a route, where you can be?
Well, to be honest, we have a bunch of guys right now that kind of live in the shadows of, say, a Chad Bumpus and Arcito Clark, Chris Mills. So we had a bunch of guys that's hungry, and I've seen it from pretty much everybody. Just step up, want extra work. They kind of work me too hard, I would say, but they get their work in, and they're passionate about their route running and stuff like that. So we have a lot of guys that's going to step up and make plays for us this year.